Hi, I'm Heitor, and here I will talk about beauty, about theology of the body, but in a different way. You come with me? Yeah, I know. The nakedness sounds strange here, especially looking at the thumbnail of this episode, but I will explain, and I'll do it talking about our first parents, Adam and Eve, and at the same time, talking about you and I. Think with me, how would you feel waking up completely naked in an unknown place with only your arms as tools? And I'm not talking about the TV show that carries this name. I'm talking about Adam and Eve. They were really embarrassed. I cannot see you, but I know you're completely uncomfortable with this crazy idea too. But there's a problem here because this shame is not original to us. Furthermore, they were, as I said it, uncomfortable, embarrassed. But their shame was born in their disobedience. Looking at themselves, they realized something they had never felt before: the distance between God and them. That distance was new because God created them molded in His perfect beauty. There was no problem in nakedness before sin because it isn't necessary to hide something from a pure heart. When they sewed fig leaves together and made loincloths for themselves, they showed in their bodies the feeling of their hearts. They were just turning visible the fear that resulted from the distance, from the disobedience, from the sin. It is no different for us. From this distortion, nakedness eventually turned into a desired object, teasing us to uncover our bodies. Because of this, Christ came to us. Because the real need is not to uncover, but to discover the beauty, the truth, present in us, expressed in our humanity, in our sexuality. The gospel says, when the soldiers had crucified Jesus, they took his clothes and divided. Christ died completely naked. But what is the meaning of this shame? Our God, pure God, naked in a cross. That was the price for our original shame. When God created us, He did it giving us His beauty, crowned with His image. And like I said, it isn't necessary to hide something from a pure heart. So, our bodies are treasures maps because they're pointing to the original beauty. But this beauty was crumpled by sin, and from that moment, shame has been living in our hearts. Jesus, in his nakedness, embracing the shame of the cross, reconciled humanity with God's original design. The nakedness of Christ cured us. Embracing the biggest human shame, Jesus opened for us eternal life. Now we're not naked and afraid. Embrace the cross and be not afraid.